roll it, I wanted a Benz. Them bitches, they plot and they wait, they gon' fold in the end. Them snakes, you thought was your day once you know they pretend. But you fool me once, where you ain't gonna fool me again. Roll it, I wanted a Benz, nigga. Them bitches, they plot and they wait, they gon' fold in the end, nigga. Them snakes, you thought was your day once you know they pretend, nigga. But you fool me once, where you ain't gonna fool me again, nigga. Wanted the Benz, I wanted to roll it. Stacking them 20s, I feel like Ginobili. Feeling like Kobe, these niggas can't hold me. MJ till I die, man, you cannot dethrone me. Won't be your slave, no, you pussies can't know me. Now I don't play that just like I was homie. If you try to play me, you lay with your homies. From Nicholas City, but straight from the show me. Niggas turn into the feds when they fed up. Then they get behind the click and get they better. Then they go and stand up there like they ain't said much. Whole time they was singing to the choir. Propane, nothing fuel to the fire. Pussy nigga, he didn't give it the supplies. Sitting around the table, Jim Carrey, lie. Please don't try to play me, my niggas go crazy. I swear they gon' shoot for the hell of it. AK in this gray and the clip on their bitches as long as a choke on the elephant. Nah, I don't know you, but I'm about to show you that these bullets make your name relevant. At your celebration, without them sad faces when this getting left by the reverend. Roll it, I wanted a Benz. Them bitches, they plot and they wait, they gon' fold in the end. Them snakes, you thought was your day once you know they pretend. But you fool me once, where you ain't gonna fool me again. Roll it, I wanted a Benz, nigga. Them bitches, they plot and they wait, they gon' fold in the end, nigga. Them snakes, you thought was your day once you know they pretend, nigga. But you fool me once, where you ain't gonna fool me again, nigga. The snakes, man, gotta watch out for them.
What up?
Damn,
What up?
that was fast.
It was fast.
I feel like it cut some of it off.
It did. That's what it seemed like.
Well, good evening, afternoon, evening, Friday night. I gotta think about that real quick.
What's good, y'all?
I
But
gotta think about it.
what a wonderful Friday night for some of us. How's everybody doing out there? Y'all can talk back. Y'all can join. Y'all can do my thing. Let me join here. Put this
It's freaking raining.
that it is a rainy Friday
Apparently,
night.
damn near everywhere. We ain't getting as much rain as California, but I don't want that type of rain. I'd rather have the weather we have here. I don't want them problems. Before I forget, I just came across something. Some bullshit.
Chromebox spoken feedback is ready. Window. StreamYard. Post a comment. Text area.
I don't know what the hell just happened.
What was I saying? I just came across something that was really fucking hilarious. It was about Afro Man. I don't really pay too much attention to a lot of shit like this, but I found it funny that he is being sued by the cops, or excuse me, officers or law enforcement officers, however they want to call themselves. They raided his house, so now they're suing him. Every last one of them. And of course he said he was gonna countersue, which he should. Because how the fuck you gonna come in my house and then want to sue me? Let's see. He lives in Adams County, Ohio. Seven police officers are suing him,
Total.
claiming
Dialogue.
that
Press search plus space to activate.
claiming that he invaded their privacy. Apparently, when they did the raid, of course,
List item.
many
Virtual
people got cameras,
background.
so
Button.
he got
Press
cameras
search plus space
and
to activate.
pictures of all of their faces. They were humiliated and I don't know. It was a bunch of bullshit. Let's see, 4 deputies, 2 sergeants, and a detective, claiming that he took footage of their faces obtained during the raid and used it in music videos and social media posts without their consent, which is a misdemeanor violation under Ohio Revised Code. For one, that sounds like bullshit because it's kind of crazy how they can use all of your information without your permission. But as soon as you use their shit, they want to start bitching and crying. They're also suing on civil grounds, saying Foreman's, well, Afro-Man, his use of their faces, personas, in the videos and the social media posts resulted in emotional distress. I could care fucking less. Embarrassment. I could care fucking less. Ridicule. I could care fucking less. Loss of reputation. I could give 2 fucks. And humiliation. I don't give no fucks. All of those things that they're claiming, especially those 5, are fucking retarded. Go to fucking hell. Because this is shit you do every day to people. And now you're complaining because somebody posted your shit. And that's not the only thing. People post cops every fucking day. All over YouTube, all over Facebook, all over Instagram, Twitter, whatever other Rumble, whatever other fucking site there is. And there ain't shit you can do about it. They don't understand that they work for us, so I feel like we can do what the fuck we want to do. You just do what we fucking tell you to do. That's protect us and serve, but y'all don't fucking do that. So this shit is funny to me. I really hope that they fucking lose. I don't care about it being a little misdemeanor or a privacy issue. This is shit that they do every fucking day. They do this every day. And then what's fucked up is, let me see. They had a probable cause, a warrant, claiming probable cause existed that drugs and paraphernalia would be found on his property and that trafficking and kidnapping had taken place. I feel like that's bullshit. They assuming shit. Probable cause, claiming probable cause. Again, that's claiming bullshit. I know. Supposed to do that. But yeah, I just find that bullshit. I find that to be total bullshit. How the fuck you gonna run up in my shit and then sue me because I clapped on the faces? That makes no sense to me. And I'm still not understanding.
So what they suing him for? Oh, you already said it. My bad. Never mind.
Yeah.
All his shit.
No, they're suing him because he got faces.
I got that.
And then
he
used it.
I'm talking about like what are they suing him for? Like how much? They
didn't have a monetary value. They're just suing him for all of those emotional distress, humiliation, all the extra bullshit shit they do on an everyday basis to everybody else. So I definitely would like to know who these cops are. Maybe I need to go check out them fucking posts or something. Because I'd be more than gladly to humiliate them some more. Because how the fuck you gonna run up in somebody's house and raid them on some probable. I didn't ask you to come in. You came in here with AR-15s and shit. And yet you're coming in here. So I'd sue your ass for emotional distress and all kind of other shit, humiliation. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, he can go back and sue them for everything that they're suing him for.
Yeah.
It goes both ways. Now that I think about it. Humiliation, the humiliation, the emotional distress, here they had humiliation and embarrassment. Like that was really 2 different things.
My thing is how the city let them get away with letting them go with the lawsuit.
I guess because they had emotional distress. They're going civil. They want to do a civil suit.
So that means they did it on their own, not even with the city.
And 2 of them was a fucking sergeant. 2 of them. I'm gonna go find out who these little motherfuckers is, and
that's interesting.
Yeah, 2 of them was a sergeant with 7 altogether. and they sued him for breaking in his house. Breaking and entering into the nigga house. On some probable, I think you got some weed shit. If that's the case, I need to bust into the police station because I know they hiding some paraphernalia that they shouldn't. And they be selling it too. We all know that shit. They be trafficking, doing all kind of shit. Once you start investigating their asses, it's a whole motherfucking problem. So, I don't know. That's funny to me. I'm kind of glad I seen it. I'm going to look into it some more and see if I can find these cops so I can poke fun at them too. And yeah, that's total bullshit. How the fuck you gonna break into my shit with some AR-15s and then sue me because I got you on camera? And because I put it in my music video, they was gonna see your face regardless. Shit, everybody in town has seen your face already. What the fuck you tripping for? I ain't seen the damn Afro Man video. I didn't even know the nigga was still making music. Shit, last time I heard him was because he got high. And I'm gonna leave it straight at that. That's all I fucking remember. I mean, I've seen other shit, but I don't remember it. But I remember because he got high, or because I got high. So I'm gonna stick with that. That's what he's known for with me. You know, salute to you for still doing your music. Make sure you stay up on that lawsuit, that counter lawsuit, and get they asses. Because ain't no way in hell you gonna run up in my shit and then sue me. You got me out kind of fucked. I don't even care if you lost a limb. I don't give a fuck if my dog ate your neck. You're not about to sue me after you ran up in my shit. Sorry, it's not happening. Yeah, fuck if you lost 2 fingers in an ear because you want to run up in my house. No, sir. Not suing me. I'll be damned. That's some funny shit.
I wonder if they can charge somebody's dog for beating up an officer if they dog bit the other dog or something.
No, they put the motherfucking dog down. Try to charge the owner for negligence.
Even though they run up in the house?
Yep. Mm-hmm. That I have seen. I have seen them charge the owner with negligence and put the dog down once the dog attacks the officer. Yeah, that's happened plenty of times. That's normal too. Unfortunately, dogs know what's up and they trying to, do that thing. And these motherfucking cops will kill them. That's how that shit works. There was some other shit I wanted to talk about because over the last couple of days, matter of fact, I didn't say the last couple of days. This past week, I have learned that they don't teach kids shit in school. Just like they're blind to the outside world. I don't know what the fuck is in these textbooks, but there's a lot of shit that I have just learned, explaining to the kids. And then they have never heard of this shit. This is shit that I've learned, or us as adults now, we have learned in middle school, high school, elementary school. They're not teaching these kids shit. I don't know what the fuck they're learning. I think they just learning math and physics and shit. So, shit for the future to build artificial intelligence. They're not teaching them anything. They're not, I don't know what they're teaching in Black history. They're probably only teaching about Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King. And
I don't even know what Benjamin Banneker is.
And it's a school in Kansas City. Or it used to be. I don't know if it's still open, but it used to be a Banneker. I actually went to a Banneker in Georgia. Went to Benjamin Banneker Elementary. Yeah.
I wonder if they know about Satchel Paige.
Oh no, that's high school. Satchel Paige.
Yeah.
Probably not. We learned about all of the Negro baseball leaguers, and we also went to the museum, to the Negro League Museum. So, like I said, I don't think they're teaching these kids anything, and it's crazy because I can count at least 10, 11 things over this week that I'm just like, you don't know this? Like, they don't teach y'all this in school? It's like, what the fuck are you learning? And I know when COVID hit, I know they were learning a lot of math. Kids was learning math more than anything. I guess storytelling, essay type shit, grammar. But other than that, they're not learning anything. They don't know shit about what's going on in the world currently. And for me, I know I was learning about everything. Shit, when we had events like say this UFO shit, when they would have shot down this UFO, we all would have been in class. Everybody would have dropped. We all would have dropped everything, the whole school, and everybody would have been designated to a room to watch TV, to watch the news and what's currently going on. Just like with 9/11.
Yeah.
We was all put to where we could see what was going on TV. They rolled them big ass TV on them big ass carts in that room.
Take everybody to their home base class and had everybody take a TV.
Yep. That's what we did. And we watched the build. We watched the buildings come down. So they don't do this shit anymore. And I don't want them to blame it on COVID, but they're not teaching these kids shit. They're not teaching these kids a damn thing. Our kids are already dumb because of the damn phones and shit. Let alone outside of that shit, school, they're not teaching them anything. And I know the parents don't care because they feel like, oh yeah, I just gotta, y'all gotta go to school, get this shit done and over with. Woo. I gotta go to work. I gotta do this. You send your kids to go to school to deal with Lord knows what, but then they ain't learning the goddamn thing. You think they learning shit, but they not, because for one, ain't none of that shit beneficial, and two, they don't know what the fuck is going on in the world now, and they don't know the bullshit ass past that we had to learn. That has completely changed, of course. It's all kind of shit that has changed about history now that back then when we was in school, we was learning something totally different. So now we know the truth on a lot of this shit. So that's one reason why I can say they don't teach much history, especially Black history. But they don't teach shit. And it's sad. It's really fucking sad. I don't know. I feel bad for these kids. I really do. I feel fucking bad. Excuse me. Yeah. Even with me asking them about everything else, like what's going on right now in California, it makes no sense that they're not sharing this shit with these kids. They don't know what the fuck is going on outside of them. Why? People are okay with that. Y'all okay with it. Then again, half of y'all don't know. If you don't live in a certain part of the country and don't really know nobody over there, you really don't know shit. Because even me, I tried to check it out on the news. I don't watch the news, but I tried to look it up and I found absolutely nothing. I found nothing that is current on what is going on when it comes to all the flooding, the earthquakes. In California alone, I'm not seeing this shit on the news. I'm seeing this from everybody else. So, thank you, TikTok. I know America hates you. And so do a lot of other countries, but Shit, that's how we learn shit. That's how we get to understand what the fuck is going on outside of our own walls. A lot of y'all or people, I ain't gonna say y'all. A lot of people are stuck in their own ways and can't understand what's really going on because they're so blindsided about the shit they're making you look towards. And then I say that because the only besides Twitter, which is a fucking mess, that shit is a whole mess. The biggest teacher around is TikTok because guess who's teaching? The motherfucking people. And they don't want the people spreading the facts. They don't want people. They don't want the people to get the truth. Which is why, and I'm telling everybody yesterday, watch. You better watch this shit. Watch this TikTok trial because the majority of us are on TikTok. The majority of us go to TikTok like we used to go to YouTube for shit. I remember at one point we was all saying, dang, how do I fix this? I'm about to go to YouTube. At one point, I don't know about everybody else, before YouTube came out with the actual YouTube University, we were calling it YouTube University. Now we're calling TikTok our new teacher. And that is by the people all over the world. And guess what? The world, a lot of people around the world wants it shut down. They want it banned because the people are waking up and the people are spreading news and the people are keeping the people informed and waking the other people up, and they don't like that. So I just hope everybody is paying attention when I say your enemy is not the person next door, the nigga down the street, none of that. That's not your enemy. Your enemy is the ones who are holding you back from greatness.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say holding you back from greatness, that's putting restrictions and making it hard for you to be, your highest potential. You think about it, you gotta adhere to all these rules. You got these jobs, you got these bills, you got the health that you gotta deal with. You got all this stuff that gets in your way. You can have a job and lose your car, or not have a car and can't fucking afford the car, but you got a job. And then not only that, then that gets hard, and then you can't afford rent. And it's just, a never ending cycle when it doesn't have to be that way. You don't see these governmental employees going through these hard times. Do you know? Why? Because you're paying for them to be gravy. You in the boat fucking drowning. That's what it is. And they don't like the fact that there are people who are waking up and understanding that this is not how it has to be. I don't have to live like this. It's a lot out here that we never knew. It's a lot we never knew. And what TikTok does is, like YouTube used to do, till they put all these restrictions on YouTube to where you can't really say a whole lot of anything. As with TikTok, but with TikTok you got more freedom. They want to take it away from everybody for the simple fact that people are gaining knowledge. People are waking up. People are trying to become free. People are realizing that they don't need the government. They don't need, all these things in life. People are starting to understand and wake up. And that's all thanks to TikTok. So what do you do when they try to take away the thing that absolutely gives you more knowledge than anything else? Because I know a lot of y'all fucking use TikTok. But that's just like with everything else. You know, when things start to benefit us, they start to take it away. When things start to go right, they have to make things go bad. Because as long as we're in a crisis or some kind of bad situation, they are able to continue to maintain control. We would all know that if that was something they taught. And that's not something they're willing to teach us. They're not willing to teach us what we need to know to survive in life. They're willing to teach us what we know to abide by rules, by their rules that we weren't even supposed to be abiding by in the first place. And I know everybody has to live life and, you know, feel like they got to work, and you have to go through all this unnecessary heartache, pain, trauma, struggle, downfalls, or what they call trials and tribulations. You don't have to. But they don't want you to know that. They want you to continue to live in that manner so that they can continue to profit off of your pain, off of your struggle. I've been tired of it. I don't know about nobody else. And like I said, I know people got busy lives and whatnot, but it can be different. You can change it.
I've been tired of it. Help me. Get me free. Let me free. Anyways, what's next?
Oh, I'm just going off my head because there's a lot of shit going on.
That's what we're doing at the top of the head.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit going on. So it's been a minute, and
Yeah.
I say a lot. I share a lot online, but you know, like with posts and shit. But it's just been a while since I've actually talked about it out loud, and it's like another step of getting it off my chest. Just so much, and I don't know why I be wanting to tell it. It's just I feel like it needs to be said. I mean, it's shit that people should know. So, I guess I'm doing this by myself.
70% of California flooded. Gone under.
Yeah. And I did title this, does it feel like the end times? So, yeah. I mean, that's just with everything going on. And they've been telling people to get out of California for about 5-6 months. Actually, I wouldn't say September, October.
Yeah.
They've been saying leave. And then January, after I got back in November, December, January, it was an absolute evacuation. And like the warnings, and I don't think people.
I never knew the whole side of Bay Area can just be flooded underwater. I didn't say portions of the whole side of Bay Area. But they did say it's gonna be a monsoon, 750.
Shit, you know what?
Feet of water.
They just had a twister, 110 mile an hour twister.
California?
I think it was Wednesday or Thursday.
Who, California?
Yeah,
I can believe that.
110 miles an hour twister. I think the last one. Don't get me wrong. I want to say no. I'm not even gonna guess right now because I'm not sure. It was 84 or something like that. Could have been 84, 40, 34 or something. They had an EF2 tornado. This one was the EF1. So it was at 110 miles an hour. So yeah. They getting the works. I tell you that. They getting the floods, they getting the
Do you see a
fires.
Do you see a World War III coming?
I see it. It's already been in motion. The United States is getting attacked over in a lot of countries right now. One is South Korea. Another is what is it? Siberia.
Yeah.
Russia is ready. Russia is really mad at Ukraine for supplying weapons. I don't know why. North Korea just did another underwater nuke that could possibly create more earthquakes, which is what they've been doing. You know, there hasn't been a day this month where there has not been a major earthquake. And I remember reading a book about this year, and they said the worst of it will start in the Middle East. And things are worse than they have ever been. And the Middle East have been fighting forever. Pakistan, Afghanistan, all those countries, you know, up there, those Middle Eastern countries, they've been fighting forever. And they've always fought hard. And the United States has always had a part in it. But now the Middle East is under a new attack. And it's not, and I'm not saying that per se as fighters. They're having other things attack them. As far as these earthquakes, extreme earthquakes, tsunamis, fires, storms of all kinds. So I read that that will be the beginning and the start of the end of times. And this is even in the Bible, when they stated when that river dried, the Euphrates, however the fuck you want to say it, when it dries up and they find another fallen angel. That did happen. A lot of things in the Bible have happened, and they are continuing to happen. And all of these other, if they want to call them tribes or different types of civilizations like the Anunnakis and the Dracos and all these extraterrestrials or whatever they want to call them, they have all spoke on the exact same things. And from what I see, that is all happening now. People are literally being states are being punished for whatever reason, whether it be greed or you know, like California. I feel like California has always been a fake place. I feel like California it's more as life is a figment of our imagination. California is even faker. It's like stepping into a portal to me. Because Hollywood, or what they call Hollyweird, there's just too much that goes on. There's no way. I feel like that's just like some kind of stumping ground that needs to be dealt with.
Probably is.
It's like the epicenter of a lot of bad shit.
Yeah.
Look how many times they fake these people deaths. Look how many times they just continuously deceive. And they deceive people. Why do you think that's happening?
Don't know. That's a good question.
Along with everything else going on. Why do you think
Destruction.
Texas gets hit like they do when they do over, they get certain weather things, weather phenomenons? Look at all the other states who do something and they get like bad karma by something catastrophic. And it's not even the people that lives their fault. Okay, most time I ain't gonna say that because a lot of people is fucking rotten. But just think about every time they disobey or they are just so bad that something happens. We have all heard that somebody's coming back to take this motherfucker back. We have all heard this is a prison planet, which I wholeheartedly believe because I feel like this is hell. People say hell don't exist, but I believe we live in it. We create it.
I honestly think that myself, in a way.
That's where I believe we got hell on the phrase
Hell on earth.
earth. I never understood it until I felt like I understood it maybe like 15 years ago, maybe a little, probably when I was like, about 14, 15.
I feel like everybody goes to heaven unless you actually kill somebody.
I feel like you gotta sin to get there. There's no way, physically, there's no way out. Not out of your body. There's no possible way. But with, I believe in your spirit or some type of ascension, you can definitely get there. But not in this form because this is all bad. I mean, we don't really have good human forms because we just all bad people. We've all done bad shit. We're sour. We're all what they call sinners. So I can't see any of us going to heaven. Not in these bodies. These got to stay at the dump. Don't bring that baggage up here. You better come up here free and open-minded and everything. That's what I'm believing. If you're gonna say that there's a heaven, don't come up here with that baggage. You got to come up here free. So you got to drop all that body weight, which means that physical body. Once you get to that point, I believe you can be who you want to be. You can look like who you want to look like. If I want to look like Tupac, I can look like Tupac. If I want to sound like Janet Jackson and look like Tupac, I can do it.
So I'm guessing somebody in Kansas City just won the $5 million jackpot. 500,000, my bad. Well, whoever it was, can I have a loan? All I want is $1,000.
Wait, was that off them scratchers?
Uh,
I know 2 people won off some scratch. They won quite a bit off some scratchers. They won some grit. I think they won the same amount or they were splitting it or something. Either way, they won a nice amount. Well, shit. I'll take that back after taxes.
Mm-hmm.
And taxes will get that money. You get a lump sum or payment. Either way, you getting taxed.
Yeah.
Tax on some shit. And here got a thing. You win that money, that's like a fucking gift. It's like a prize, right?
Yeah.
We don't know that every time we fill out a 1040, we're gifting our income tax to the fucking government. And they just gonna give us a little pinch here, a little pinch out of it. They start dropping some change. Here you go. Out of everything you done made. Thanks for the gift.
Yeah, I guess it was a scratch up.
Remember that.
My thing is, how the hell you gonna tax me on something I won?
A prize. That's why I never, when I realized them cars in the mall, because when I was little, I used to love, filling out the little forms for the cars that be in the mall and shit.
Mm-hmm.
When I realized that when you get that motherfucker, if you win that car, you still got to pay them taxes on that motherfucker. I was like, yeah, I'm good on that. I'll never do it again. I realized I put my information out there too early, but I'll never do that shit again. I used to use my mama's name too, and grandma. Anybody name I can remember. I was filling them motherfuckers out. One of us is gonna win that car thanks to me. Oh, and one was won before. I can't remember which car it was, but she didn't want it because of that reason. Mama didn't want it. Yeah. She said, fuck them taxes. Yeah. I remember. Yeah. I used to do this shit all the time.
Hell no.
It was a Jeep. It was a Jeep Cherokee, and it was with burgundy-ish red, burgundy, whatever, that little cherry cola. Yes.
I just don't like that concept. But
It's deceptive.
I'd rather you walk me out though for security reasons.
It's deceptive as hell. It's like,
if I win that motherfucking money, shit.
Give me your name and number, your address. And you might win this car. But guess what? When you win this car, you have to pay those taxes. You got to pay the title, registration, all that shit. They don't pay shit. They just like you could have said any mini money mo nigga and said you win the car like Oprah. Now go pay them taxes. You could have did that instead. You made everybody give you their information.
It's pretty much better off just buying the fucking car
Without the down payment and all the interest rates.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a fucking ripoff. Sorry, it's still a ripoff.
I'm glad I never did that shit. I'm glad I never did that.
I used to always fill out shit at the mall. That's how I started my first mall link. At the mall. I was at Green, what's the name? That mall? Greenbrier Mall in Atlanta.
No.
Yeah, it was at this leather store. Yeah. I started modeling at this little store. I was about to be 13. I had to have my mama sign the papers. My little bony ass. I was walking. Yeah. Filling out motherfucking forms and shit. My name was Kelly Rowland. Beyonce knows I was everybody. They all had accounts for the little CD thing. You buy 10 for a penny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody had an account with them. All the celebrities. I'm trying to tell you. Usher. Yeah. They ain't fuck up that credit. That credit good. That was before. I think that was before credit was like a super thing. I don't know. I was still in high school, beginning high school, probably my sophomore year. Yeah, whenever I had got arrested for that so-called trespassing shit, I couldn't run from that one. I didn't know that neighborhood like in Lenexa.
Mom, I can't find my phone.
I don't know where it is.
You sure?
Look at you in the news station with no shirt on.
What?
On
What?
YouTube.
I'm on YouTube.
It's not my camera.
Who camera is it? Is anybody in there?
In the news station. I don't know. Go over there and check.
Go where?
Scoot over some.
This computer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
God, you just trying to give me the camera on purpose.
Oh, you said who was in there. So in order for you to see, you had to look.
Mom,
Yes.
I can't find my phone still. I just checked everywhere. I think I left it outside by the court.
Well, you better go soul searching.
I was a guest. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's in the room somewhere.
I will go
saying.
find it. Damn.
Why you think I came up here?
I don't know to bother me.
You told me last. You said go find my phone. I came here because I couldn't find the phone.
Oh, okay.
The VR drive. I was watching Couch.
You sitting there watching porn with the weirdo.
No, I was watching Beast.
Okay.
There's like two other kids joined. I don't know. It's like
creepy.
I know. I did see him. And so I saw some dude walking around in front of the thing. I said I didn't know anyone joined. Turns out
You need to stay out of the couch game. They be in there doing too much.
I didn't know you could get a private room.
So you just went inside somebody's private room.
And I was on Worldwide, so the videos I watched, it appeared on everybody's stuff. So that's how people kept getting in.
Jeez. What the hell?
I was in a public room. I didn't know.
What the hell?
See, if I would have known, I would have got to a private.
Mm-hmm.
But ain't nobody ever told me. I was too bitchy watching anime and Mr. Beast.
Oh,
I didn't
boy.
notice anyone was in there because I was too focused on the television in front of me. Like I spent like a whole hour sitting there watching stuff. And there was two other people watching it too, and I didn't know.
Weird.
It was just the whole time. Didn't even say a word.
People, see, you shouldn't let the kids play that shit. That's weird shit. It's weird. It's weird, Adonis.
I know. I didn't know. I didn't know you could get a pirate room until these kids said, you know you can get a pirate room, right? Had me there looking all dumb and stuff because I didn't even know.
Well, now you know.
See, I was on there with my friends. He said, "What's up, Mr. Beast?" And nobody joined. We was in there for like 20 minutes. Nobody joined.
You're literally
Until I
live
clicked.
on YouTube. Scratching your underarm.
Huh?
You're live on YouTube scratching your underarm.
I didn't know it was the pirate room until I clicked some video. It was Mr. Beast. And it was that.
Scratching your butt and everything.
Did you switch the cameras?
No.
Well, I didn't know. I was in the private room with my friends watching Mr. Beast.
Okay, I don't want to hear about it no more.
Wait. Let me tell you the story.
What is Mr. Beast? Is that a porn?
No.
It sounds like a porn.
Hook him up on YouTube. Mr. Beast. Not Mr. Feast, Mr. Beast.
Okay.
And this is when I accidentally clicked that video, join room, and it put me in with that dude that was laying down watching all that stuff. And they had the nerves to look at me and leave. I didn't know. See, here's the thing. Even though you got a private room, Ain't nobody told me that you can just click in a random code and get to someone else's room and use it. That's exactly what I did. I clicked in 88884. It took me to someone's free room.
This is craziness. What I'm hearing is insane.
Mom, it's not my fault that dude's a weirdo sitting there watching all that stuff alone, laying down. Help me find my phone.
Well,
Help me find my phone. I will give you 25 cents and a half.
what the fuck? You know what?
That's 12.5 cents.
Think I want me a fucking roller.
Boys, we hit the jackpot this time.
No, I want a Benz. Roll it, roll it, roll it, I wanted a Benz. Them bitches, they plot and they wait, they gon' fold in the end. For sure. Them snakes, you thought was your day once, you know they pretend. But you fool me once, where you ain't gonna fool me again. Roll it, roll it, roll it, I wanted a Benz, nigga. Them bitches, they plot and they wait, they gon' fold in the end, nigga. Them snakes, you thought was your day once, you know they pretend, nigga. But you fool me once, where you ain't gonna fool me again, nigga. Wanted the Benz, I wanted to roll it. Stacking them 20s, I feel like Ginobili. Feeling like Kobe, these niggas can't hold me. MJ till I die, man, you cannot dethrone me. Don't be your slave, no, you pussies can't know me. Nah, I don't play that just like I was homie. If you try to play me, you lay with your homies. From Necklace City, but straight from the show me. Niggas turn into the fast when they fed up. Then they get behind the clean, get they better. Then they go and stand up there like they ain't said much. Whole time they was singing to the choir. Propane, now fuel to the fire. Pussy nigga, he done gave us the supplies. Sitting around the table, Jim carry a lot. Please don't try to play me, my niggas go crazy. I swear they gon' shoot for the hell of it. AK in this gray and the clip on their bitches as long as the truck will hit them fit. Nah, I don't know you, but I'm about to show you that these bullets make your name relevant. At your celebration, without them sad faces when this getting left by the reverend. Roll it, roll it, roll it, I wanted a Benz. Them bitches, they plot and they wait, they gon' fold in the end. Them snakes, you thought was your day once, you know they pretend. But you fool me once, where you ain't gonna fool me again. Roll it, roll it, roll it, I wanted a Benz, nigga. Them bitches, they plot and they wait, they gon' fold in the end, nigga. Them snakes, you thought was your day once, you know they pretend, nigga. But you fool me once, where you ain't gonna fool me again, nigga.